Hello. Today's interview assignment that I'm going to be discussing with you is about the Union Entertainment, and I've interviewed Mariel Honesty Eubanks. This assignment was conducted on December the 8th of this year, and my name is Malik Braxton. Now, the Union Entertainment was formed in 2006 by natives of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They handle different aspects of the entertainment industry such as music, videos, modeling, even comedy and other things. If you can name it, they probably do it. Let's see. A little background information on Mariel Honesty Eubanks is that he was born in Milwaukee, which makes him a native too. He's also a veteran of the U.S. Air Force, where he specialized in information technology. And right now, he's a marketing and promotions director, and on the side, he's a rapper and lyricist. Now, I asked him what his job title was and where he fit into the organization. And of course, he said he's a marketing and promotions director and the artist of the Union Entertainment. And he oversees all of the promotions and things of that nature, like the schemes. And he writes and performs his own music as well. Now, when asked what his career path to this position was, he explained that he took some creative writing courses, did a lot of reading and studying other artists and the way that their lyrics affect the consumers or the audiences. He also said that he's been trained in marketing from nationwide car dealerships in the past and has also taken an internship with a radio station. And the rest of his knowledge came from being involved with other artists, marketing reps, A&R representatives, and DJs. And he said, well, that's how he became successful. The core responsibilities of his position require being aggressively involved in the advancement of the label and creating the strategies for the marketing and promotions. So he has to see it all the way through to the end and, of course, ensure the success of the strategy. If it fails, then he has to figure out why it did and how to make it better for the future. And then, of course, he has to make creative music that is marketable as well. Now, what are the critical skills a manager needs to succeed in today's business climate? He said that the main thing is to be flexible and open-minded because the market is always changing and you have to be ahead of everybody. So the best technique is to be versatile and research the market on a regular basis. When asked what part of his job did he find the most satisfying and the most challenging, he said it was the ability to touch people. And he said there's no telling what most of them have been through in their lives, and being able to provide a release makes it all worth it. And what he does is very time consuming, so this is probably the challenging part. Actually, it is because there's only so much time in a day. And though you might want to spend it with your friends and family, he said you got to remain focused. And it's all about balance. And even though it's more difficult than it sounds, if you keep your priorities straight, it'll become easier over time. Now, when I asked him about his predominant management style, he said the majority of his style uses the directive approach because business is in your face and you got to do commercials, videos, live shows, meet and greets, and that you don't got time to be playing around. There's more techniques that are used, he said, but he found a directive approach to be more effective. Now, I asked a couple of questions off of this one where, like, what trends has he identified? How have they impacted the business? And how has he changed the way he does business, if he has done it? And he said the trends come and go, but one thing that remains a force in the industry is the team and group aspect. It's a lot easier to take advantage of one individual. So the label makes sure that no matter what level of success anyone has, that no one person is bigger than a group as a whole. And having that mentality has proven to be powerful to the point that anyone that crosses their path either is being seen trying to duplicate their business structure or trying to join the movement in some form. I asked him what entry level positions would I hold before I would be qualified to hold his position. And he said I would have to go through a rigorous interview, and if chosen, I'll be added to the label as an intern and placed in a position where my strengths will be used the most effectively. And he said that by doing that, it ensures your success and allows you to work smarter, not harder. What special advice would you give a person entering this field? Well, he explained that the best advice he could give is to tell them to remain humble in this field, because a wise person knows that he or she could never know everything, so you should continue learning. Now, what I've learned about management from that interview is that sometimes you may have to give up your leisure activities in order to progress and be successful. But when you achieve your goals, the rewards are more than worth your efforts. Would I be interested in holding this position? I've actually held a position as a promoter for Detroit to LA entertainment and promotions. And however, I've never been much for marketing, so that's one of my weak areas. But I definitely try to get in where I fit in and continue to enjoy the ride. As far as references go, he's part of the Union Entertainment, which is a limited liability corporation, and he's the marketing and promotions director. Here's his number, and here's some of the links that you can reach him at and do more research on the entertainment. On the Union Entertainment. I stand corrected. Well, with that said, have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this interview.